Hi, it's Sarah Martin, the Student Services TOSA for Palm Springs Unified, and today we're talking about social emotional learning, or SEL. There's a quote by the Dalai Lama that says, "When educating the minds of our youth, we must not forget to educate their hearts." In October 2020, the CDC stated that there has been a 24% increase in mental health visits for children ages 5 to 11, and that there has been a 31% increase for children ages 12 to 17. According to the CDC, these percentages began to spike in April 2020, which is one of the multiple reasons why providing SEL support to students is becoming more and more important. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about CASEL, which stands for the Collaborative for Academic, Social, and Emotional Learning. CASEL states that SEL helps people acquire and apply knowledge, skills, and attitudes to develop healthy identities, manage emotions, and achieve personal and collective goals, feel and show empathy for others, establish and maintain supportive relationships, and make responsible, caring decisions. CASEL also states that one of the biggest benefits of SEL is the decline in students' anxiety, behavior problems, and substance use. These are a few of the reasons Tanisha Taylor and I have developed the TK-2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and high school SEL plans. Once you open the SEL plan, on the first page, you will find information regarding targets for schools to meet before returning to on-campus learning. There are links regarding SEL standards and progress monitoring forms, which are specific to either the classroom or district. One link that I want to highlight on this first page is the Oakland Unified SEL Standards link here. When you click on this link, it will take you to a document that Oakland Unified created. Oakland Unified took the competencies from CASEL and converted them into standards for people of all ages. This document is easy to follow and has been laid out pretty nicely. Also, Oakland Unified has been recognized by CASEL for their work around implementing SEL in the classroom. The SEL competencies provided by CASEL include self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship skills, and responsible decision-making. Once you scroll to the second page of the document, you'll see that the focus across all grade levels is to implement the 3 signature practices, provide daily SEL lessons, and to teach and reinforce expectations. For the purpose of this video, I am using the 3-5 SEL plan, but all plans are constructed in a similar manner. While looking at the plan, you can see that each row is designated to a grade level, and each column provides resources for specific weeks 1 through 6 of in-person learning. In each box, the SEL competency and objectives are listed. The plan is designed to be progressive through all grade levels, from TK to 12th grade. Within the boxes, there are multiple links to activities. These activities are designed to help students in working toward mastering the designated standards. Should you choose to make any additions or alter the plan in any way, be sure to stay vigilant about working toward the designated SEL competencies listed for that week. As stated before, the competencies progress through the grade levels. Following this progression will ensure a district-wide structured approach, which is purposefully sequenced to provide positive SEL development for all Palm Springs Unified students. On page 4 of the plan, there are rows with more information about the 3 signature practices focus I mentioned earlier in the video. There are links here to the setting expectation documents. This is the 4-5 setting expectations document, but again, all documents are set up in a very similar fashion, so they will be easy for you to navigate. These resources will provide you with information about using the 3 signature practices in your classroom. CASEL's 3 signature practices include welcoming activities, such as greeting students at the door, engaging practices, such as brain breaks, and optimistic closures, or ending the day with a quote. The left column of this document indicates the signature practice being highlighted. The right column provides resources regarding the correlating signature practice. There are videos and lesson resources provided at each level. Also on page 4, there are additional links for you to use as a resource when planning and evaluating the SEL time that you have with your students. There's also a couple of links here that are additional resources for you and some frequently asked questions down at the bottom of the document. That brings us to the end of this brief overview of the SEL plan. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to either Tanisha Taylor or myself. Also, remember to complete the Google form that goes along with this video. And thank you so much for taking the time to learn about the SEL plan.